And, you know, obviously that's a joke nickname or whatever. But, yeah, I'm feeling Ralph Emil legit now. I don't give a fuck. They have just taken its chains off, its fucking gloves off. I don't give a shit, dude. Fuck this.
Well, and that's the thing, man. It's like just like, you know, like I've never like didn't like the copyright strike thing or whatever. I don't even know how to do it, to be perfectly honest with you. But like, you know, these people are like crying like bloody murder over like copyright strikes when it's like, dude, I mean, look at all the shit that you've been through, I've been through, everybody on Cozy's been through, like for like the past like month. It's like, dude, I've had everybody like harassing my family, getting swatted, like, you know, like I would fucking love a copyright strike at this point, man. Like that's all I got. Fuck it, let's bring it on, you know.
Yeah, I got a gun pointed at my face the other day by the fucking Richmond's Finest while I was putting handcuffs out in front of my fucking house because you faggots. You think I give a fuck about a DMCA? Yeah. Why you try to slander me as a rapist with bullshit fucking accusations? Oh, you think I give a fuck about a DMCA? Fuck off. Like, this shit is just literal fucking clown world, like Alice in Wonderland, fuck, you know what I mean? Like Mad Hatter type. What are you talking about? What do you mean DMCA is what got you pissed off? Yo, fuck you. You know what? There's a lot worse things that should happen to you than a DMCA. And that's reality.
I mean, it's just like, it's just like, it's just $10,
Ralph Amali.
Ralph Amali, thank you. What is it? Is that Bearson's song? Yes. Okay, let's see. Did Metokur put out another tweet after Meow, after his first treatise there? Okay, let me look. Shit is breaking off at warp speed here. No, he just said he really didn't like being clipped, saying he flagged shit down for laughing at him. No, I don't think he cared about that at all. Nick said that openly on stream. Why would you think he wouldn't think that would be clipped? He seemed very calm when he said it, too. Like, I don't think...
Yeah, it's not the first time he said it. I've heard him say that before, too. It's like, yeah, whatever. Like,
yeah, I don't think... See, that's Jim worried about getting clipped and shit like that. I think... You know, Nick has supreme confidence in what he says. You know what I mean? Like, I never really see him ever saying, oh, you know, I don't stand behind that, or...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not...
No, he knows what he's doing. It's like...
Yeah. That's not his style. By the way, there's the first Metokur response. Pathetic response, by the way. And then here goes the next one. Kind of lame as well. He really didn't like being clipped, saying he flagged shit down for laughing at him. Is what he said, with no evidence for that, really. The Keno Casino should be the venue for this. I don't think so. I think we should just all get together on a call rather than do that. What the fuck? Like, I don't, no way in hell.
It's just like,
but anyway,
it's so pathetic. Like this, like you want to talk about like pathetic. This is the pathetic thing. It's like crying about a fucking DCMA's takedown, dude. It's like, and this is like the one thing that they all ever care about, right? It's like, oh, yeah. my content's being censored because I'm talking shit about you, and then you fucking fired back with a DCA. Like, how dare you? Like, ugh. Like all these fucking people do is like try to drum up an angry mob against other streamers or whatever, essentially, right? Like that's essentially what they try to do, and then they play all like innocent, like, oh well, I don't condone any sort of harassment or anything like that, and you know, like, oh, my hands are clean because I didn't do any of that stuff. I mean, these people like air out like personal family details about people and private information and leak it all over the place, and then it's like, oh, but God forbid you don't play by our imaginary internet rules that say like this is not cool, you know, like, look guys, we all agree we're not going to do this to each other. I'm gonna expose you and your family and you know, dox your name and address, but look, DCMA is a little too far here, okay?
Yeah, like, exactly. It's like, real. Right. It's some bullshit rules that they like. Yeah, like we all agreed to that while we're hamstrung. By the way, they all do that shit themselves too. Worski's DMCA, plenty of shit. A lot of these guys have DMCA, plenty of shit. Flamenco and Bo Blacks and all these people. And again, I'm just being real. They have. And so it's all selective when they want to sit there, you know, while they're using every dirty tactic in the book. And then it's like, okay, I followed a DMCA. You're restreaming my live stream fucking live trying to raid my shit, trying to take viewers, trying to, you know, subvert. I mean, and you're saying that openly. And it's like, well, okay, well, one of my recourses is to file DMCA. Like, right? Like, you know, you've been spreading fake rape allegations against me. You tried to say I talked to my ex-girlfriend before she was 18, which then they actually came out and proved it, that wasn't true. Again, Flamingo didn't acknowledge it. He didn't highlight it. Anything like these are dirty tactics.
Nick's in here.
Oh, where is he? Let's see.
I think that's Nick.
These are dirty tactics, man. Like, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, that is him. Wow. What's up, Nick? Yeah, that is him.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, man?
What's up, friend?
Just woke up like an hour ago. Not much, yeah. You know, yeah, so I see all the Metokur posts, all that kind of stuff. Well, and I love all the people in the replies are like, oh, now that he said that, I'm going to feel really good when the January 6th committee screws him. Like, as if these people don't all hate us already, you know? And they're also like, oh, well, when people start reporting him, then he can't complain. Reporting me, I'm being investigated by the FBI, you dipshit. I have a platform because I'm banned from literally everything. I'm banned from every processor, every bank. I can't fly on a plane. You know, they come out, they're like, well, it's going to be real hypocritical. You can't complain when people do things to you. Everything, literally everything has already been done to me. And they know that. And but honestly, most of them have cheered it on for years, and in many cases are a part of it. So I'm with Ralph. You know, it's like each, you know, that's why when Ralph was on stream the other day puffing on a cigar and saying like, fuck you, bitch, you're a fucking faggot. It's like that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, same energy.
So true.
Well, they're full of shit, dude. Like they're constantly doing dirty shit. It's like I said with the false rape allegations. Like you're literally spreading a false rape allegation. And again, I'm not promoting violence, but that's a thing that, you know, gets people riled up, right? Like there's people that's gotten hurt for doing stuff like that in real life. And you're sitting there just playing with a man's life, and he literally goes on air, oh, because I think it's funny. I think it's funny. It's like, oh, what? What? You think that type of shit's funny, and then but a DMCA is like, oh my God, this guy's the worst villain of all time, while you spread fake rape allegations. Like,
well, yeah, it's so funny.
You know, it's not. People go, oh well, you know, well, Metokur didn't do that, or like Flamenco didn't do that. It's about this culture that they create where, I mean, they're part of that whole community, the drama community, the Kiwi Farms shit. And and we all know that goes on. If you're a live streamer, if you're, you know, what they would consider a quote unquote lol cow or whatever, we all know that it's a no holds barred. Like you said, it's rape allegations, dox your whole family, swat everyone on the platform. And then you retaliate, and it's like, all these slanderous lies. Yeah, let's report the stream. Let's report it, whatever, which I don't do the DMCA, but I report people all the time. I did it on Twitter. I did it on YouTube. I do it all the time. And it's a level playing field. I'm banned from everything. You're going to have access to YouTube and be able to spread malicious harassment and a malicious gossip. I don't think so. But again, it goes back to they want to be able to do whatever they want. They're going to harass you. And then they're going to say, oh, you know, bad things happen to you. Well, I didn't do that. I had nothing to do with that. You retaliate in any way. And then suddenly, oh my gosh, that's against the rules, but you can't DMC me. I'm supposed to be able to talk shit all day and not have any consequences. Like and that's like Metokur is the king of that, because he's the king of being a faggot, because he's going to sit there and pretend like he's so above it all, so aloof. Well, you're not above it all, you know, and you're not. And how does it feel then? You're not so aloof then when Flamenco's going to DMCA or whatever. You know, you're part of that scene too. So I think that whole MO is super. To me, it's super cringe. Like, he doesn't even have his face out there. Doesn't even have his face out there, his name out there. But he's going to go on a stream and holier than thou. Oh, this person's that. This person's this. Spread gossip, whatever. And then he can act like he's so above it all. You're not above it all, pal. You're a fucking loser.
Yeah, and if we're being honest, he's kind of throwing shade your way. Like, I've seen him, like, catboy stuff and, like, snipe. You know what I mean? Like, just snide shit for no reason. Like, I mean, I don't know. I guess it's just his MO to, like, pick, you know what I mean? Like, pick shit out and try to act like he's the ultimate commentator, while he's literally got dirt and his closet is full. Let's just put it that way. And he's like supposed to be this figure. His fan base acts like you can never touch him. You can never say anything critical about this guy whatsoever. You should be burned at the stake. We should swat you. We should dig up everything about your family. And I mean, I don't know. It's just, I would have more respect, and he's been focusing on me every single day for months. Every little tweet, lying about me, just making up flat out falsehoods every single day. And then when you say anything, he's like, "Oh, rage pick. Oh, he's crazy. Oh, no, it's not crazy. You're a fucking nut, obsessive fuck who's been fucking with me every single day." And he does the same thing to Baked Alaska and has before. And so, and again, that type of shit, it's a thing that he does to get his kicks. And honestly, I participated in it before. I said this on air the other day. It's like Jim sets this shit up and like gets these mobs going, and he does it for his own like personal aggrandizement. Like that's literally what it's about. And it's a sham.
Well, and ultimately too, it's like these people are incapable of making any content where they're just not like shit talking and lying and spreading like misinformation about people. Like they're fucking boring outside of that context. The only reason anybody watches these people is just because they're fucking shit stirrers. Like ultimately, so whenever they DCMA hits and they're like, "Oh, well, I'm paying consequences for my actions and I can't do this anymore," then like they freak out and they panic and they cry fucking bloody murder because they like ultimately they're fucking boring and they're unentertaining outside of this fucking shit stirring that they produce. Like, and like this whole idea of like this like level playing field or whatever. I don't know. I didn't sign up. Whenever I started streaming, I wasn't like, I vow I will never DMCA someone else. I pledge the allegiance to the TOS for which it stands. Like, what the fuck? Fuck you, man. Like, you people have doxed my family. I had to walk out fucking my house like 2 weeks ago with like 10 AR-15s pointed at me for fucking interviewing Andrew Anglin. Like, fuck you, man. Like, you fucking saw. You want to talk about thin-skinned? You're crying about a fucking video getting taken down on the internet. You fucking like no-face pussy.
Yeah, it's just like this chortling. It's like this smug chortling, fake laugh bullshit. Like ha 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 ha. It's not funny. You know, it's not that funny. And by the way, Metokur sucks. Like, he was funny, I would say, like 4 or 5 years ago. Everybody knows he's fallen off. Everybody knows his content is shit now. And the guy's never been funny. He's like a Gen X nihilist, atheist, faggot. And the internet just isn't what it was years ago, okay? The Zoomers run the internet. It's about real human beings, about authenticity. This, like, you know, again, it's just all this like fake posturing, the self-righteousness. Oh, please. You know, and he harassed Baked Alaska for years, harassed Baked Alaska. He's harassed you, everybody. And then again, you know, you throw a little shit back their way, and then suddenly we're going to pretend like this is about ethics, is about like morality. Give me a break. And by the way, you know, people on like Kino Casino or whatever, the one guy literally has a picture of his fucking testicles on the internet, which, you know, we could pull that up. Probably I don't want that on Cozy, but I mean, this guy literally has his fucking cock, balls, and ass on the internet. Andy Worski's a drug addict. And then you get Metokur, who is an atheist, like, libertarian, skeptic, lolcows. I mean, these people are all just like bottom feeding, like literal bottom of the barrel scum of the internet. And honestly, they're not even relevant anymore. These are all this like the zombie. Seriously, Andy Worski. Do you remember Worski Live years ago? You know, Metokur years ago. It's just like zombie internet. And America First is going to put these faggots out of their fucking misery. That's what's going to happen. Friday, 8 o'clock, America First puts the Gen X faggot internet out of its misery.
Why are they so salty towards you, though? Literally, you talked about it like they're just jealous. Like, there's no other explanation, really, that I can find. Like, I just don't.
I don't know who the fat kid is. I don't even know who I don't know where he came from or what his story is. Obviously, I know Worski from years ago. But no, I don't know what it is. Because Worski, you know, we have to say thank you to Worski for basically making me famous in the first place. You know, because it was on Worski Live that we had so many of the legendary America First moments. So, you know, I don't know what happened between then and now. I guess it just became like, again, cheap and easy content to talk shit about America First. Like, I guess that's really all there is.
All right, so Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern. By the way, I'm glad because I've got a big debate on Saturday night, which I was going to still have to do, even if that was live. So it's going to be on Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern. More info coming soon. Shout out to Michael Alberto, by the way, putting this together. It's going to be on Cozy, on his channel, cozy.tv/Michael Alberto. Things hitting warp speed here on Tequila Sunrise. Business picked up. Now, let's see here. I see his first response was meow. He basically had to be bullied into taking this. Now I'm sitting here. Now, was there ever a part of you that thought maybe you wouldn't say these things about Metokur? That he's like untouchable, because I know his audience has that mentality. Like, this guy can't be criticized. He's gonna end. He's gonna end you. It's
no,
Jim.
I'm not Generation X, so I'm not a fucking gay millennial, so I don't really play by those rules, Well, I had Metokur on my show years ago, and I never really had a problem with him personally. Right. But honestly, he's a little bit before my time. It's just a little too old for me, basically, because by the time I got started, he was basically on his way out. I think he fell off around like 2018 or something. Like, that's kind of when I was getting started. So yeah, it's just, and this is he's another one of these guys that bought into like COVID and everything else. Like, clearly the guy just doesn't fucking get it, So I don't see it that way. I don't know the lore on all that, but, no, I just think that his whole MO is cringe. I never found him funny. I never found the internet drama to be entertaining. I think it's just like lowest common denominator stuff, and he's kind of like king of the retards is how I see it.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty fair way to describe it. And then it's clear. It's like I stopped. We had our big thing or whatever a couple months ago, and then I stopped talking about it. It's like, all right, whatever. We had it out, and then the guy's just going at you daily. He riles up this nest of retards to fuck with you all the time. He knows he's doing it, right? Like, he's doing it on purpose. And then when you respond, it's, oh my God, pathetic, Ralph, DMCA, let's cry about that. So yeah, I don't know. It's just, he knows what he's doing. And then it's cry bully, basically, is what it is.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Friday.
Yes, gay. We're over it. We're over it. This is streamers. Streamers are fighting back. Okay, this is the year when streamers fight back against the drama faggots and against the PC and all of it. This is the year we're coming back in a big way. Because it's just I'm just like over it. All the concern trolling and how it started. The concern trolling over this DMCA takedown or whatever. It's like, shut the fuck up. Who cares? And this is like, we've been swatted for the past 3 weeks, right? And people are having guns pointed at them. Kai's put his hands up on the live stream, and we're under it. Literally, people are trying to kill us. Like, that's attempted murder. A DMCA takedown. This violates the Geneva Convention. Arrest him. DMCA claim. Give me a break. It's like, these people are so full of shit. They hate us anyway. Fuck you. We hate you. You're atheist. You're going to hell anyway. Does that guy even have cancer? I know. I've seen you debate with him. We've been waiting for this fucking guy to die for years, right?
Like the slowest cancer of all time. Like, what the fuck? Could you not get the one that kills you quicker, motherfucker? Like, which cancer do you have? Like, I don't even understand that shit. Now, are you going to bury him with respect on Friday night? Is it going to be a respectful ceremony, or is it going to be a little more?
I don't know. It depends. Depends on how things begin. I'll be interested to see how that plays out.
There's two different ways to go.
Go on and say, what's that?
Two different ways it could go, right? You could bury him with respect, right? Send him off in a nice way, tribute, right? Sing a peaceful song after he goes, and then there's violently put him in the ground,
Yeah, something like that. But how about, did Coach Red Pill really die in Ukraine?
I think he might actually be dead, is what I'm starting to think. I'm hoping that's the case.
That is hilarious.
Yeah. I'm hoping at least. Now, what kind of dumbass, by the way, again, pro Russia, obviously, but he's sitting in Ukraine going on RT News talking all this shit about Zelensky. They know where he is, by the way. He's not like, as far as I know, he doesn't have any Russian special services backing him or anything either. And he's just sitting in Kharkiv or whatever, just talking his ass off, talking all this shit. If I was the Ukrainians, I would definitely have him killed. Like, I mean, there's no way around it, right? Would you not? Right? Like, I would definitely have him killed, and just don't hear from Coach Red Bull anymore, right? So
you gotta flee the country first before you.
Why
do
did
that,
he flee?
man.
He had a chance too. Remember that time they chased him out of the hotel like a month and a half ago because he was in one of these hotels talking shit about Ukraine, and they started getting worked up. There was like a mob gonna beat him up and shit, so he got chased out of there. But and I thought he was gonna leave the country, but he didn't. He might be staying there permanently, if you know what I mean, down in the ground.
Am I right?
Yeah. I remember you talking to Coach Red Pill many years ago, actually. I remember driving around town, and the Kumite, I used to actually want to listen to that during the day. And it was you versus Coach Red Pill, and I had to go do something, and I plugged in my phone so I could listen to it in the car. And it was Coach Red Pill, and he was trying to, like, he was getting his ass kicked, and then he tried to like beg for mercy basically and started like saying how great you were and what a young talent you were and how he thought the sky was the limit. And then Nick just goes, I think you're a piece of shit. I think you're garbage. I don't think anything good about you. I think you're a piece of trash. He just kicked him right in the face. I was like, oh my God. I just died laughing in the car. Like,
that's so cack.
That was fucking hilarious. Like the heel begging for mercy.
On Twitter right up until he fucking died.
Yeah, no. Yeah, he was. He was talking shit
hilarious.
about me. Yeah, a couple months ago. I think he would expect me to do this. I said that earlier. He would expect me to piss on his grave. So he knows. He knows what it is. He knows what it is. Pour one out for poor Gonzalo. Funny. We'll see. You know what? If he pops up, I'll laugh about that too, for sure. So we'll see if he made it out. I don't know. There's conflicting reports.
Yeah, it could be an elaborate hoax.
It could be.
You hear that kind of shit all the time.
He's into that kind of stuff, dude, quite honestly. You know what I mean? Some kind of fake fall off the map type shit. So we'll see. Yeah. We'll see what happens on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm glad you popped on here. I don't know if you have any thoughts. Plans the rest of the week. What are you going to talk about tonight on America First?
I don't know. I haven't even really checked the news or anything. But let me see. What even happened? Yeah, like I said, I just woke up, basically. Yeah, there's not really much going on. Kind of a slow day, looks like, huh?
On the news front, but not slow on this front.
On the drama front.
Yeah. Slow on the news.
Hang on. I saw this. Hang on. Let me pull it up. Do you have what's his Twitter again? What's the Ralph Twitter?
The Ralph retort.
What's his name? Metokur.
Oh, quarantined Coof is his Twitter.
Yeah.
Wow, what a great handle, by the way.
Yeah.
Quarantined Coof. Yeah, that was funny. And then what is even funny? Like 2 years ago, but it's from 2 years ago. He goes. Are they having a group therapy session already? Damn, the stream isn't even until this weekend. It's like, that's not funny, you fucking faggot. Group therapy session. It's like literally Marvel Avengers humor. I think they literally made that joke in fucking Spider-Man or something.
Well, that's the bit now. It's been the bit for like 10 years, and none of these like fucking moron faggots have realized that I'm gonna say they're upset, and then I'll look superior, and they'll look like they're mad, and then I win. It's like, no, shut up. You're a fucking faggot. We're talking shit about you because you're a fucking dumb idiot.
That just isn't even funny. Who is out there? What midwit? Again, millennials are out there pretending that's funny. Group therapy session, really, nigga? Did you hear that on fucking iCarly? Like, that's not funny.
Well, it's just like it's the same shit. What? Oh, because you hopped on a stream? Like he used to hop on streams all the time. Now I guess they have to be an approved ball washer, like Monday Matt or something like that. But I guess I'll give him credit. We'll see this Friday if he actually shows up to the Alberto thing. But what happens there?
Yeah, it'll be fun. I think it'll be a good stream. It'll be good content.
I think so
guaranteed.
too. I think so too. 9 p.m. Friday night. It's the perfect time too, honestly, for everybody to see it, or as many people as possible to see it. And I think it's been a long time in the making as well. I'm still going down his Twitter here, looking for.
Your time is up, bitch. I'm the new internet aristocrat. I'm the new number one. This is my town now, bitch.
I see he posted that clip this morning. I'll play that. Of course, he posted it like, and he even said this like that you were mad that he clipped this out. That he clipped this out of the stream last night, which, I mean, I know you're not, but I'll play it.
I report, like, when like people are shitting on me, I report their streams. I report everything they have to try and get them banned. And I just think that's, like, fair. Because they, it's like, I agree with you, swatting that's like trying to kill somebody. So, like, yeah, it's attempted murder. But, like, isn't it kind of gay to be like, DMCA strike, that's not fair.
A DMCA strike is not the same as reporting somebody, because the DMCA strike automatically.
So he clipped that, and he's like, "Oh, how thin-skinned are they over there?" While they spread, fake rape allegations. They've literally been trying to get me put in jail, and they do the same thing to Baked. Like, oh, is this violation of his probation, or is this a violation of suspended sentence? And how can we get this guy put in jail? Like, they do literally everything imaginable, and get their people hyped up to do that, and then it's like, oh, we didn't do that. Like Flamingo did that yesterday. Oh, I didn't say that about him. What do you mean? Like, what's going on? I didn't do that. Just kind of gay.
Yeah, it is gay. It's cringe, but we'll see what happens.
What do you think about Stardust? By the way, hold on. What do you think about Stardust? By the way, I saw she was getting some kudos for her panels this weekend, and Big Dan came through this weekend.
Big Dan, do you know who that is, or is that?
No, I've never seen that guy before in my life. Actually,
okay.
No.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? This whole sphere is just like, it's cancerous, honestly. Like, Stardust, I mean, this is just like come on now. I mean, she's like not very bright at all. And this this cast of characters she brings on, it's like the underworld. It's like she brings on this, what was that gay guy's name who was on there the other day? Jangles or whatever.
Yeah,
where the fuck do they even find these people? Jangles and Fat Dan and that Canadian guy, and then that other cretin with the action figure. What the hell is that? I mean, that guy looked like that guy that did the that video. Literally looked exactly like that guy. He was making the same faces.
Funko Pop, dude. Funko Pop,
yeah.
Yeah. No, I didn't even know you hopped on there last night. I left because I was like, dude, I can't deal with these fucking people anymore. They're fucking like cretins. They're monsters, man. Like, they're awful. Like, if I ever get into any sort of position of authority, I would put them in prison for like being just so disgusting and vile to look at. Like, they're awful people. I can't stand it, man.
And then
they're scum, toxic waste dump.
Then that Jangles dude was mad because it was Easter. Clearly, he hates Christ and just like God in general. And he was amped up the whole time with really no provocation about confronting people about Christianity. And you could feel it. Like, he was like tensed up, like that about it. What do you think about people? I've seen people like that before that are just so like they feel like God hurt them, or they have to prove something about it. I don't know. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah, they're it's real. I mean, that guy literally is he got mad, like he got mad because clearly there's like, there's baggage there. There's some kind of issue there. It probably has to do with him being gay, or maybe there's more to it than that. But I mean, yeah, he was pissed off and like activated because it was Easter, and these science people are just. E. Michael Jones said it best. It's like a darkened mind. You do hedonism and degeneracy for your whole life, and then you get these people screeching. Like, at one point, his argument was, "Why didn't the Bible predict the internet?" Like, at that point, this just isn't a serious person. This is a person who's just defending to the death out of desperation the vice and his sick pleasures. So it's but it's a personal thing, you know, and somebody that's that invested, they've invested their life in like being a gay male. You know, you see why it would be upsetting if they were told like, hey, like God is real and you're going to pay for everything. You're going to pay, you'll pay, you know, it's kind of upsetting, I'm sure.
By the way, Medicare put out a new tweet. He said, quoting you, I just woke up. Then he says, Nick, and he instantly ran to the internet, ass hurt, LMFAO, which that is another pathetic response because first off, he was the one who was ass hurt in the first place, who put all that stuff out there. And then
didn't he tweet about it all night and all day today?
Yeah, exactly. The first thing he did was start tweeting about this shit. He made several tweets about it. So it's just like another absurd.
LMFAO is literally like a fucking tranny tactic. Like, are you laughing your fucking ass off, or do you just type that to be like this? He's like that green shirt, like that green polo shirt guy. You remember from that meeting in California that the left turned that into like some kind of they turned like a viral clip, that like faggot with the mustache and the green shirt laughing at that meeting. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
It's like the same energy of like what's the punchline here? Nick is mad. He said he just woke up. Hey, he's mad. Like, you're fucking tweeting about me all day and all night, you fucking idiot. Yeah, LMFAO. I'm laughing my ass off though at how hilarious that is. Oh, fucking hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
And by the way, literally live tweeting the stream.
Yeah.
Jim, hope you die, faggot. You're literally watching this right now, you bitch. Literally live tweeting this. He's online all night and all day, and then tunes into the stream and then live tweeting it. Guys, he just said this. LMAO, he's so mad right now. Dude, get a life.
By the way,
please clap.
Literally, yeah.
By the way, I found the picture. It's up there on the screen. There's Jim. Holy shit. That fits so well. That's his face when he puts out another banger tweet there.
Yeah, are we going to get another banger here?
Is he going to grace us with
another
another
hilarious banger? What is it going to be? Group therapy? I like this one. Will this be unlike a Nick stream, so it'll actually start when scheduled?
Wow.
Your show is late sometimes. Group therapy. And then this one, it'll be like Daniel and Lions Den with Cowboys. Oh, yeah, boy, Joe, dude, I'm gonna retire just now. I can't, dude. This is the internet aristocrat we're talking about. I can't handle the banter. I can't handle this hilarious banter.
Hang on, the next tweet, I'm gonna predict it. I'm gonna be like Nostradamus. I'm gonna be the internet Nostradamus. The next tweet will be Nick reading my tweets live on stream. He must be seething. LMFAO.
He literally did that one to me the other day, by the way. While he was live tweeting my stream, so I started commenting on that. He's like, Rouse seething. Rouse just absolutely lost his mind right now. He's reading through my tweets. Oh my God. Yeah, okay. Clearly.
Yeah, it just isn't funny. I don't know who, like, this kind of content literally appeals to millennials, honest to God. It's like Jon Stewart, like Stephen Colbert tier, just like these drive-by, like, cheap snipes, like low-hanging fruit, cheap snipes. Like, that's not funny. They're having a group therapy session, like, oh, okay, fucking Jon Stewart Jew. Like, it's just not funny. It's like millennial Comedy Central tier humor. And, you know, that's why the guy still is on, like, YouTube and Twitter. You know, all the actually funny people who are not like owned by the system are not still on Twitter, you know?
Wow. Well, a couple exceptions.
Oh, yeah. Except for you. You're awesome.
Well, yeah, I'll have to say there are a couple of notable exceptions, but I mean, he's even still on YouTube.
You're the Ralph male.
That's right. They're afraid to throw me off. They know what'll happen. But he's still on YouTube with his verified channel and everything. And you know, he won't step out of pocket because he knows what'll happen over there. And so, I don't know. By the way, I wonder if he'll actually send out a tweet now, or if we bullied him out of live. I hope not. I hope we don't take those. You know, he's only got so much time left. I want him to keep those pleasures in life still. I don't want to affect his quality of life. I know he gets a lot of joy out of watching my show and live tweeting about it, especially recently. So I don't want to dissuade him too much. We're just playing around, Jim. If you want to keep live tweeting, we'll pull it up and talk about it. If you want.
Dude, that green shirt guy, that is just like the picture perfect. That absolutely epitomizes like his whole fucking career. But like in the prey eyes, it's like the expression in the eyes. You know, it's like this contrast between the forced laugh and then like the eyes that show, you know, what's really going on. That's like your career in one picture. I'm gonna end your career and then you're gonna die from cancer. So it's like and that will be your life. What's his?
He's just gonna die right after.
I'm calling my shot.
It's gonna be like,
what's his YouTube channel though? What is it? I don't even know where his content
It's
is.
just gonna be like in a soap opera where it just goes beep. You're just gonna hear that in the background.
I'm too weak.
Holy shit. His channel, I think it's under Mr. Metokur, right? I believe so.
I can't find it. I'm looking. I want to watch his content. By the way, I'm just glad that I don't have to pretend he's funny anymore. Because I remember there was a time when he was around and like I had to pretend to be like, oh yeah, no, we love Metokur. It's like I never thought this guy was funny. I can't post. It's not showing on search results.
Let me see if I can find it. It is like a little bit spelled. I think it might have a space or something. Let me see.
Oh, here we go. I got it.
Oh, you got it? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised this channel's not named something like Soy Jack 9000 Mad Seeds Coke. You know. Fucking quarantined coof. What a fucking retarded name.
Quarantine coof. Dude, it's so fucking cringe, dude. You're so over. Quarantine coof.
By the way,
the guy literally still didn't he say on a debate with you? He's like 5 million dead isn't a big deal, Ethan. When he's talking about COVID, it's like and it's literally a fucking generational thing. Like you're a fucking brain dead, Jon Stewart guzzling faggot millennial. Okay.
Yeah, and he acted like that was some kind of, oh my God, how dare I bring that up? Actually, he was a fearmonger and a scaremonger, the likes of which, I don't know, it was hard to find anybody out there like him going so crazy about it. And lockdowns, he got on a debate with Dick Masterson, supported those. He still supported those just 2 months ago when I had him on stream. Didn't recant a single word. And so, I don't know, the guy's... and I saw people like, oh, Ralph's blaming him for personally locking it down. It's like, well, no, but I mean, can he not own up to those, what he did participate in? Like, I don't know. It's bullshit. Yeah. But then he's like, oh, it's his aloof thing though, right? Like he just plays it off like, wow, you actually care about that or something. And then he keeps. That's another thing. He attacks everybody else personally, uses their name, uses all their stuff. But if you talk about him, you talk about the stuff that's out there about him. Oh, all of a sudden it's life ruination. That was the thing he was trying to spread around. Life ruination tactics. It's like, dude, what the fuck? Like we're getting swatted all the time, guns in our face. Fucking, you're scheming, trying to get people put in jail and shit. And you're talking about life ruination, like.
No.
Oh, here we go. We got another banger.
Oh, do we? Oh, a banger. Oh, God. He blessed us. Thank you.
Are you watching this? Of course. A cat and a pig. It's like the zoo. Oh, another banger.
Wow.
God, I hope he doesn't get banned on Twitter. His next dad's probably going to be like, let's go Brandon or something.
And the millennials laughed and laughed and laughed. Oh, they're loving that one. What does that even mean?
I'm surprised he said like, this stream's like Charlotte's Web right now, guys. Who's the spider?
Oh, I get it. He's calling, I'm the cat, you're the pig. It's like a freaking zoo out here. Nigga, shut the fuck up, you unfunny millennial nigga.
He's like the funny guy in the office, He's like, hey, John, tell him that joke you heard earlier. Yeah, that's him.
Spreading email
He's
chains
like
and
that
shit.
friend group who's always trying to be funny and like cracking jokes and then laughing at them. I mean, it's like that. You can't even like make fun of the jokes. It's like sitcom humor. This is like a fucking Everybody Loves Raymond episode. Of course, Cat and a Pig. It's like a zoo out here. Laugh track, laugh track. Ah. It's like, dude. Like your era of the internet is fucking over, dude. It's over. Give it up. You suck. You fell off. Sneed, fuck you, we hate you, find God. You're watching the stream, suck my dick. And by the way, Ralph Amale always wins. Ralph Amale. You know, if there's anyone you really shouldn't attack on the internet, it's Ralph Amale, I think.
Well, you see where Coach Red Pill is.
DMCA you.
Yeah, Coach Red Pill attacked Ralph, and then he got killed by Russia. So,
yeah, he's sleeping with the fishes now. And Metokur is going to literally die after the stream on Friday night, just keel over from embarrassment.
Yeah, it's over.
If he puts
So
out another
over.
tweet, he might die if he puts out another tweet.
Years ago, though, frankly.
That's actually one of the lamest tweets I think I've ever seen. He might just keel over before then. I don't know. Is he trying to be lame? Is that the joke? Am I missing it here? Or like I'm
hang on, another banger. Another banger. He's literally live tweeting the stream, suck my dick. Doubt that's the first time he said that to a guy. Is that like a that's what she said? That's what she said. Oh, wow. Yeah, Metokur. And the millennials laughed and laughed. Oh, man. Millennials are in stitches over this.
Wow, he's killing it, man.
Absolutely.
Are you reconsidering accepting to this now? No, this is kind of terrifying.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't. This banter is legendary.
This win is off the charts here.
Legendary. Yeah. This is a 100 boss right here. Between the cat and pig thing and now this, and now that's what he said. I just can't keep up. I can't keep up with this guy.
Next he's gonna be like, that's not what your mom said last night. Am I right, guys?
Oh man. Jeez, this is disappointing. Honestly, I expected better. Because you're right. Everybody's like, "Oh, you can't attack Metokur.
Yeah,
these good. I don't like fizz faggots will attack you." It's like this is it. This is what we got here. Sucks.
I was doing your girlfriend, bro. So, sorry. Wait, you don't have one.
But they do. His
like, oh my gosh,
dude.
His people treat him like he's like this untouchable guy. And why? For what reason? What does he earn? You know, what status was bestowed to him, right? Like, this guy's a fucking faggot. You said he was the king faggot. Is that what you called him earlier? The king faggot or something like that. I mean, that's literally what he is. And he just sits around. He's just catty all the time. Holier than thou.
He's washed.
Yeah. It's like.
The internet aristofag.
Washed. You're funny 8 years ago. Washed. Yeah, you know how old I was 8 years ago? I was 15, bitch. Get a new joke. Get a new bit. Quarantine coof. Get a new bit, faggot. Washed. Literally washed. Find God. He should find God quick. He's about to be burning in hell forever.
You can change your handle on Twitter, by the way. Like, you don't have to stick with that fucking lame joke for 2 years.
Yeah, right. Seriously.
And it just reminds people how wrong he was about it too. I don't know why he doesn't change it.
He's too above it all to change his ad. He's like, I won't bother. I'll just stick with this lame joke for 2 years. Yeah.
Well, he pretty much stuck by what he said. Like I said, when I had him on stream a couple months ago, and I was like, "Do you disavow any of that stuff you said? Do you still in favor of lockdowns?" And he said yes. So, I mean, I don't know. I know some people who took that position who recanted it, right? Or whatever, changed their mind. But, he literally said he can't leave the house because he might get sneezed on and die. Like, that's literally what I made that as a joke. And then he went on stream and said, yes, he actually can't leave his house because his immune system's so weak that he might catch a cold and die.
Maybe he should touch grass, bro, you know? If you tried touching grass... That'd be a funny joke.
Well, it might be his last trip outside. You know, I support it, actually. I think he should think you should go take a walk. Go to a baseball game or something.
Hang on, I'm getting doxxed right now swatted right now.
No shit.
Let me call the police back. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. But this is
that's this example.
This is literally exactly what we're talking about. They're going to cry about DMCA and then this is going on. Please. We get doxxed and we fucking eat bullets for breakfast. You get a DMCA and you go on Twitter and cry. Well, I mean, oh, you're not funny. Desperately calling the fucking police. Who's that? Was that you?
Yeah, that was me.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not getting swatted. It's just my mom.
Yeah, literally. So anyway, yeah, give me like 10 minutes.
That's
cool.
cool.
I mean, literally just goes to show this is oh, they're DMCAing swatted. Oh, but we're the ones crying. You woke up and shows ass hurt. Oh yeah, we said you weren't funny and you called the fucking police on me. So yeah. All right, but I'll be back.
Yeah, just
like
pop
5
back
minutes.
in. Yeah, whenever you need. I'll put the link out there again. Not even surprised, dude. Honestly, not even surprised. And they've been spending, the last week saying, "Oh, we don't have anything to do with that." While they were laughing, putting out the clips of me getting swatted, saying it was funny, et cetera, et cetera. Oh, we have nothing to do with that. Yeah, okay, of course. Mysteriously, they're not getting swatted.
It's really easy to just feel like, oh yeah, I've got nothing to do with it. I just spend every waking second of my life attacking you and talking shit about you. And no, but I've got nothing to do with anything that's going on. Yeah, it's like, okay.
Well, it's absurd, dude. Yeah, it doesn't even make any fucking sense. Like, it's like I'm just leading the 24/7 hate mob against you. I had nothing to do with that. It's like, okay. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. By the way, I might play some super chats. Let me see if I can get back. Let's see. The laugh track line was great. I just saw a super chat say that, which is true. Let's see. Guitar. Okay, I think I got some. Let's try to get some in there. Is he still? Let me check, make sure he can just speak. Okay, wait.
Joey Jojo sent $5. Okay, Ralph, it's time to come clean about Stardust. We all know your tastes. Mix it or nix it.
Well, you know me, I'm Race Mix It Ralph, and I gotta mix it, brother. You already know. I gotta mix it. I said in chat yesterday she looked like my ex-wife. Go ahead.
Ralph's a mixologist.
Bag Awful sent $3. My junkie brother is burning in hell, and because of these America First bastards, I will be joining him.
Oh, no. No, Jesse, come on. Now let's see. He actually made that up, by the way. He doesn't. He has a brother, but he's still alive. Let's see. Oh, here goes one. Let me make sure Nick can jump back in.
N8 News sent $5. Metokur, Flamenco, and the Kinofags are all the biggest scumbags on the internet. Their communities are filled with nothing but nihilistic hate-filled Kiwi faggots that contribute to evil like doxing and swatting.
Big T.
Big T sent $20. You guys are legends in the making. Meanwhile, Jim is a literal who for anyone who joined the internet since 2019. Your debate with him is going to be an assisted suicide.
Dr. Kevorkian, that's who Nick's going to be on Friday.
4-foot Beardson sent $3. Stop the coke, Nick. Deplatforming is gay.
He sent me money.
Eat beefaroni out of baked
He
Alaska's
sent money
ass.
to say that, by the way. So.
Did
he send it twice?
Sent $3.
Did you actually send that twice?
Deplatforming is gay. Go eat beefaroni out of baked
I might eat some
Alaska's
beefaroni
ass.
live on air today, motherfucker.
Blue Eyes White Glowiper sent $3. Funny how they always say this will be the death of America
Yeah,
first.
I've heard that one before. I've heard that. Remember Louis Theroux? That was going to be the...
Bury Me in Dixie sent $3. Copium isn't an adequate replacement for chemo. Jim.
He's damn sure trying.
Deez Nutsky sent $15. These freaks are laughing about swatting a home with a newborn baby. Don't ever feel bad about what happens to
100%. By the way, my baby was chill as fuck. She was just like that titty milk. She hits the titty milk and she's just out, dude. Like it's like fucking.
Aren't we all? You know?
Night Driving Avenger sent $3. Metokur. Wow. If you're watching this right now, just call in.
We know he won't do that.
What are you afraid of?
I didn't even suggest that because he's a big fucking old pussy. He won't call in. Even though he was happy to jump on my shows, to trash Sargon, to trash everybody else back in the day. But he won't step up like a man because he's a bitch.
Unconventional Wisdom sent $3. Bring Adam Green on so I can rip Nick's catboy hole apart like a rubber band snapped from stretching too far.
I don't even know where that's coming from, but Adam Green will be on for, Saturday night to debate E. Michael Jones, actually, live on the Kill Stream. 8 p.m. Eastern. We got a mega show after the big one on Friday night. I'm going to be watching that one from Atlantic City, by the way. Holy fuck. Holy fucking hell. But I'll be back on Saturday night, and we're going big with a big debate following up on the big show with Alberto on Friday night. Fuentes versus Metokur, Beardson, has materialized today. Wow. Can I just say that? Go ahead, Adolwolf.
Adolwolf sent $3. Imagine hating life so much that you turn on someone who supported you when you were either a nobody or rock bottom. Imagine not laughing and rocking around with Ralph enjoying life. Imagine being that boring. Couldn't be me. Christ is risen.
It really is. He needs to get Jesus before it's too late.
Megafoot Dude sent $3. Retards are gay.
Retards are gay. By the way, I saw somebody start a thread about me the other day about my Catholicism. I'm not Catholic, by the way. I went to Catholic school, though, for 7 years when I was a kid. And they started a thread talking about me being Catholic, even though I'm not. But I actually am going to convert to Catholicism because my fiance, I was going to do that when I was a kid anyway, but I never did. My fiance is Catholic, and so it's just going to be easier that way, too. And so I can get
Anonymous sent $3. Oh my God.
Kristen.
Ralph, they keep calling Nick a catboy. IT's over.
I know.
This is the end of America first.
It's over. But yeah, so they kind of jumped ahead of my news, actually.
Randbot sent $3. Oi Kaba, this is true blue cunt. Once that Metokur guy dies, I'll have the snide smarmy ankle biter.
Yeah, Randbot. Oh boy, what do you think about Randbot's wife, Beardson?
I missed like most of it, but I went back and watched a little bit of it because that guy's also had like a hate boner for me for like years, like even when he was your co-host.
Remember when he went in? You got a divorce recently, and I've had a divorce the last couple of years myself. He thought that was the funniest thing ever, Beardson.
Yeah, I know. He took a lot of pride in that, and then
he did. He took a lot of pride in that. I can imagine why he took pride in that. He didn't take pride in his wife. I'll show you in a minute.
There's a real organization in Sri Lanka called the Federation of University Teachers Associations. I figure Fag Kinko would like to know where the Fudas are.
By the way, I can see why he didn't take pride in this, Beardson. I don't know if you can see that on your screen right now or not. By the way, we're up over 1,100 viewers just on Cozy alone. Let's see. I can't even find the YouTube stream. Over 200 there. So that's 1,300. Almost 1,500 live. You add in Odyssey here on the Tequila Sunrise. I think that's one of the bigger Tequila Sunrises in quite some time.
The World's Gone Mad sent $3. Jim is such a retarded faggot. No wonder Fagmenko licks his ass all the time.
Ugh. Chat's begging me to get it off the screen. I don't know. Let it just... Let it just ruminate there for a little bit. Any commentary there? Hairline further back than Hulk Hogan's. She looks like a 1980s wrestling heel, actually, Beardson.
Anonymous sent $3. Metokur has 1 foot in the grave.
Doesn't she? She looks like she's the new heel territory wrestler who came through town, and she's about to have a hot run and grab the local title there, and it's going to take Jerry the King Lawler to get it back.
I mean, I'm no comment. All right, just no comment. I'm not gonna talk about poor guy's life. Okay.
Well, he wanted to talk about he wanted to talk about other people's shit, right? Like, I mean,
that is true. I mean, I do feel like I do have the grounds to go in as hard as I want to, but I'm gonna be the bigger man here, not
what?
Physically.
I'm not
in weight class, but
not bigger than this. Not a bigger. That's right. Not physically bigger than this big hoss here on the screen. That's true. But, I understand what you meant there. I got it. I got the reference there. All right, now let's see.
Anonymous sent $10. Ralph Amali.
Thank you. Oh, wait, that one did play. I like it anyway. All right. Now let's see. Okay, where are we at? I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss any. I think that we got most of them. I'm going to keep looking, though. Going back through. Nick just got swatted, by the way. We have a break in festivities, so I'm playing some of the super
All right,
chats.
I'm back.
There he is, by the way.
I love to see it. Love to see it.
So is everything good?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. I mean, it's happened so much at this point. They just call and I just go out, and it's not even a big deal. But it just goes to show this is, where's the outrage over over these tactics? You know, where's the coverage of all the pain I've had to endure? Nobody cares, and nobody cares about your DMCA, whatever. You know. But do we have any more? Do we have any more bangers from?
We have
internet legend.
We have a quote tweet here.
No.
It does. We have a quote tweet. It says, "Nick's getting swatted live on air. I'm sure your laughter caused that too." And he said, "Of course." That was his. That was his latest tweet.
Boo. Washed.
He does have the air of like an old fighter. You know, I'm a boxing fan, and it's kind of like an old fighter. You know, coming back for another fight, and he's clearly outgunned. Right? He's about to get hurt. You know what I mean? Like Muhammad Ali when Larry Holmes beat the fuck out of him, for people who know their history. And Larry Holmes, even after, he's like, I was sad. You know, I didn't want to kill the legend in the ring, right? I had to pull back a little bit, not to just put him out. It might be a Dr. Kevorkian type situation on Friday night.
Yeah, for real. Sad. Another one of these E-celebs in the graveyard of people that went against the Groypers, really. Literally and figuratively, of course.
Well, we'll always honor his memory. I mean, he doesn't have to worry about that. So, no, I'm not seeing any more bangers. Of course, you know, somebody in chat mentioned that he could just hop on. I didn't even suggest it because I know he won't. But you know, of course,
Bring
that
him
option.
on. Bring him on, Jim.
Sure.
We know you're watching it. Come on the stream.
Just hop on here. I mean,
We know you're watching. You're literally watching the stream, live tweeting it like you're on your fucking computer. Just get on.
yeah. And I saw Alberto even in the chat said, I mean, really, you should just get on here now. What's stopping you? Maybe he hasn't had his treatment today yet or something. He's waiting on this. It's too early.
Still a little weak.
Yeah, it's too early. The nurse comes
But
by.
seriously, I mean, if he's literally sitting there watching these, like being smug. Oh, of course I'm watching the stream. It's like a zoo. Okay, get on the fucking stream then, dude. Get on the call. Or do another tweet, but do something. You gotta give us something. Gotta give us something to laugh at. Come on, do the thing. Come on, say the thing again. Say the thing. Come on, give us another. I want to call. Get in here. What's going on? Are you going to pretend like you stopped watching or something? We all know you're fucking watching the show. You're literally live tweeting it.
Maybe we'll put his face back up there.
Do it smarmy style this time. Come on. Let's see your smarmy style.
Yeah, do the laugh. Do the laugh. Do the green shirt laugh. Come on. Come on, do it. Make some content for us, bitch. Make a tweet. Give us another banger, or get on the call. I don't know. Is he really gonna not? Is he gonna pretend like he's not watching? Like he's literally live tweeting it, and then he's literally gonna sit here and listen to this. And are we gonna hear a reason why, or is he gonna say like, "Oh, I wasn't watching at that part"? Like, come on now.
Yeah, it's pretty pathetic. And then it's the same thing. And then the other day was saying to me, "Oh, Ralph's scared to get on the call. Ralph's scared to do this." And I just got on a call with him on Monday Match Show a couple months ago. And then he's scared basically. Any type of environment that's not controlled, he won't come into now. He's just like a panel like we did yesterday. He wouldn't go into something like that and get rocked. Like he just want. Oh, Michael Alberto wants on. Okay, I'll send you the. Oh, are you in the Telegram? You could just come on there.
Yeah,
there you are. Oh, I see him there. Okay, sorry, I didn't see you. What's up?
Listen, these SJWs aren't going to own themselves, Nick. He's got.
It's got a lot of important work. It's about.
He just
ethics.
tweeted again.
Okay.
What is it?
He said, "Jim, jump on now." With those numbers, I can understand why he's desperate. It's showing all the cozy streamers view count right now.
See, now you're just hiding. Now you're just hiding behind that.
I mean, if he wanted to do this now, I mean, he doesn't like using apps like Telegram, so he would have to.
Well, I have a Google. Yeah, I know how he rolls. I have a Google Meet link, of course. You know what? I'll go ahead and make one.
Yeah, come on, let's do it then.
I'll go ahead and make one. I'll give it to you, Michael. I don't have a lot of faith in the old man anymore.
StreamYard, I don't want to risk getting shit canned.
StreamYard? No, it's my. Oh, you mean? What? Oh, you think there's a risk for using the Hangout?
I don't know.
Well, yeah, I'm fine with StreamYard. Can you just make a StreamYard then?
Well, yeah, I'll make one. I was just testing it out. We got it working, but we got to wait for him to approve or not. So it's all
okay. Well, make a StreamYard. I'm fine with that. And you can run the call if you want.
Pussy cope.
It's so pathetic.
He's literally watching the stream. With numbers like that, you're just desperate. You're literally live tweeting the fucking stream, you faggot. You're just desperate to have me on. Oh, you're watching it and live tweeting it, you fucking idiot. You live tweeted it last night. You live tweeted it this morning, and now you live tweeted my Telegram posts, and now you're live tweeting the stream that I jumped on at 2:00 in the afternoon, and then mad, desperate, it's getting to you. Like, come on, nigga, like just get on the fucking stream then. We know you're watching it, so just jump on. I mean, why not?
And by the way, you can do it, Michael, where you control the audio. If he's worried about me muting him or whatever, it can be piped through. Can't you pipe audio through your headset? Or
we were testing it earlier, so I'll just make a StreamYard. We'll put it on mic record mode, and then I'll just like stream.
You should be. If you can pipe the audio through, then I don't have to touch it. I don't have to control his audio at all, and you can be the MC on that.
Yeah, that's what you guys go at it, and I'll only intervene if like you guys are like talking over each other. We're not getting anywhere,
I'm fine with that. Let's go now. Like, I don't see a problem with it. I'm sure he's got a reason not to.
Yeah, I'll just dip out so you guys can, because I want to watch.
Yeah,
that's cool. Yeah.
Seems like a couple people have been like tweeting at me, considering coming on too. We had I think PPP tweeted at me about it. He wanted to come on.
Just bring them all. It's time. I don't give a fuck.
He was maybe interested in coming on.
But Metokur is the one. You know what? That's the one we're talking about. But I mean,
yeah,
I'm not.
Like afterwards for some.
It's time to settle all family affairs. I don't give a fuck.
Well, shit. If we're gonna have a big hoedown, then I guess I'll stick around. Fuck it.
It's like the end of The Godfather.
Yeah, I guess this is happening. There's no reason why it wouldn't, right? I mean, if he's sitting there watching this for an hour and live tweeting it, like, there's no reason why I wouldn't just get on. I mean, this is your job, right? Isn't it your job to fake laugh at unfunny Jon Stewart jokes? So, I mean, what's the holdup? Are we just going to get more of these gay tweets?
We're waiting. 4 minutes since the last tweet. We'll see. We could put a theme, maybe the Jeopardy theme on in the background while he decides, but it's here.
Well, we got another tweet. At least we got another tweet, right?
Well, not yet. We still have the last one where he shows the numbers, and I guess it's not enough people for him. He was on a 300-person Twitch stream.
His millennial faggot audience is watching the Twitter, and on what planet do people think that this is like an own? Like, people are watching these quote unquote jokes come in, and it's like, that's what he said. A cat and a pig sounds like a zoo, and millennials are like, man, Nick is getting lit up right now. Metokur's right now, and he's saying Nick said, "Suck my dick to like a guy," and that's not the first time he said that. Oh, you got two cocky Groiper bros. He's getting up right now. He's live tweeting the stream, and it's pure gold. He said they were having group therapy session. Dude, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. On what planet is that? This Planet Millennial, Planet Daily Show. City. Seriously.
Oh, he just tweeted.
Okay,
here we go. Another banger incoming.
Let's see.
Stop begging. It's sad. I already agreed to Friday after he asked me. You'll just have to wait. See what? That's not even funny, nigga. Is that even supposed to be a joke or what?
Well, he might die between now and Friday. We're worried. We're worried you might not make it, Jim. You don't know how much time you have left. So, I don't know. It's pathetic. Like a guy who's sitting here live tweeting. I don't know. Acting like he's above it all. Of course, that's his whole gimmick. So,
such a faggot.
So, Nick, what is your beef with Metokur? Because I remember last night you said you didn't really have an issue with him. But
yeah, I said I didn't have a personal beef with him, but I just think his whole style is totally cringe. Which I've been getting into it during this stream. It's just this, and again, like I haven't talked to this guy since he was on my show like 4 years ago or something. And we're in different worlds. Like he's in the drama world, I'm in the politics world. Like I haven't even seen anything from him probably in 4 or 5 years. But I just said on the Ralph stream or the whatever, it was my stream. It was my stream on my stream with Ralph the other day, that his whole style, because it's like came out of the flamenco thing. I don't really care about flamenco, but it came out of that. Like people like Jim are going to act, and it's like I said, it's a very Gen X, like millennial, like I said, Jon Stewart atheist type thing, where they look at somebody like Ralph, and it's like this, oh, we're like so above it all. We've got like this moral high ground. We're going to come in and like say, oh, like you're a goof, you're this, you're that. And it's like this smugness, this aloofness. Like you're like, your job is to be in an internet cesspool and do like bottom of the barrel, like junk content. Like it's not funny. It's not particularly funny or interesting. These streams are just, again, it's like you're talking about internet live stream drama. Like it's a trash fire. Okay, your job is to follow trash fires, you know? It's like, oh, Ethan Ralph and these people are goofy. Okay, your job is literally to report on goofy people. Like that's your life. And whatever, you know, I don't judge, but then he's going to act like, oh, but I'm like above it all. Like, because I'm the chaser, like I'm like above all that. Yeah, I chase trash fires and cover trash fires for trannies on the internet, for these other losers that follow this stuff. But I'm like above it all. I'm like, you know, a moral high ground or something. So I just said, I think that's very, I think it's very gay. And I said, what I like about Ralph is he just is who he is. There's no pretension. There's no aloofness. There's no smugness. He knows it is what it is. Like he does what he does. And he's not like, oh, what I do is like, I have this moral high ground or something, which I prefer that over people, especially with the flamenco thing where the guy's going to cry about a DMCA. Shit happens to me all the time. And you know, I'm not crying like, oh, that's not fair. Like we're fighting. Like when I fight with the political left, it's a fight. Like I get why left-wing people would censor me. I'm not crying foul like you broke the rules. I'm saying like, yeah, this shouldn't be allowed to happen. We have to adapt. Like this is wrong as a society that this is happening. But these people, like their whole community is about malicious harassment. And even if flamenco and what's his name, Jim, don't participate in it, like they create this culture where rape allegations fly, swatting happens, all this, and it's just like targeted malicious harassment, again, which is whatever. But then shit comes back the other way, and they go, what? You're trying to, you DMCA'd me? This is not fair. That's my content, man. And it's like, well, your content is like trying to ruin somebody's life. Like, let's just be straight about it. Your job is to go and try and sabotage and ruin people's lives. Those people retaliate in a way that you think is like unethical or something. It's breaking some unwritten code, and then you're going to cry about it. And I just think it's like, what the fuck are you crying about? Your job is to gossip. You're a fucking gossiper. And gossip is scum. You know, any famous person will tell you, the bloggers, the gossipers, these people are fucking scum. And, you know, it's like paparazzi tier, gossip tier stuff. And, you know, and it's same thing. Like when Kanye punches a paparazzi guy, oh, he's a maniac, he's a monster. It's like the same thing. These people are parasite leeches, and fuck them. So that, I mean, that's the gist of it.
True. So true.
But I think I kind of get what your position is just basically you think the being ethical, I guess. I don't want to like misword him like a bad way.
They're fake. They're fake people. That's the problem. It's the fakery. I said it earlier. If he would just say, oh, I'm out here trying to ruin somebody. I'm out here trying to ruin Ralph. I'm fucking with him every day. I don't care what happens to Ralph. I don't care if he gets swatted. Fuck him. He's a fat piece of shit. I would definitely respect that more than, oh, I don't do that. Oh, we don't do that. Yeah, you do. You do, actually. You cheer it on. You're the leader of the mob that's doing shit like that. And, you know, you can't act holier than thou and like you're fucking better than somebody else. especially when you
and
have a history like
what,
you do.
What do they do outside of that? They have nothing. Their content is nothing outside of basically leading hate mobs against people, essentially, right? Like, they're not entertaining. They're not like just naturally funny. The only humor that comes out of any of their content is like the missteps or the downfall of like someone else's life or whatever, right? Like, all they try to do is essentially weaponize shit that like it's just like real human being shit, right? Essentially, they want to sit there and just laugh at every fucking misstep, every little fucking turn of phrase that you said. They obsess and basically stalk you forever, and then then like they wipe their hands clean of it if anything bad actually happens, right? It's like, fuck these people, man. They're fucking scumbags.
Yeah, it's just like nihilistic. It's just these people are totally like nihilistic, and like this. It's true. We have this like culture that is so anti-real human being because of shit like this, and everything is gossip. I just hate gossip. I hate gossipy, like, again, the rumor mill, like that is just so low. Can we just say straight up, like, yeah, you can chortle, you can do the green polo shirt laugh and everything, but gossip and slander and all that stuff is just, it's fucking gay, and again, whatever, it's been there. It's, anytime you're anybody, there's going to be gossip and there's going to be people spreading rumors and whatever. But then the richness is not even like, oh, like that's fucked up. It is what it is. That's called humanity. It's always been that way. But then they're gonna cry when there's like that's the part where I'm like, oh, come the fuck on now. Now you're gonna like Flamenco. He's gonna cry about this DMCA. Oh, that's not fair. You can't do that to me. It's like you're literally on a live stream accusing somebody of rape. Okay, somebody that like you don't really know, like just some internet guy. And like this, like, oh, I'm gonna like exploit your life and exploit negativity in your life to like make money, like gossiping about that to other people online. Oh, what, you DMCA'd me? Oh, well, what? I was just making content. It's like, fuck you, So that's the gist of what I'm saying. And I do this, and I said, yeah, I report people all the time. People literally create Twitter accounts maliciously to dox me, to report my stuff, whatever. You report back, and then it's, wait a second, I thought you believed in free speech. I don't. We're in a war, okay? I believe in my side. I always have. I believe in America first. I believe in the Groypers. I believe in God. I believe in America. I believe in me. And I'm for my side. And so they do this shit where it's like, oh, you're destroying your enemies. That's how you lose. No, fuck you. So so anyway, that's a ramble on. But I mean, that shit is just so gay. Like, let's just hold up a mirror to what your whole MO is, and and then just stop crying. I was trying to cover your rape allegations and then you DMCA'd me. Oh yeah, it sounds like that's kind of fair, actually. Sounds like you got what's coming to you, basically.
I couldn't agree more. I don't. And then after it's the fakery too. After, oh well, I wasn't saying that. I wasn't doing that. Why are you so mad? I'm just a humble content creator. What did you say earlier? What the content creator cries out in pain as the drama YouTuber cries out in pain as they swat you. Yeah, it's that type of shit. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I literally, and everybody on this platform is being swatted now. I mean, like, we have had like 10 people get swatted multiple times each. And where is the so-called drama community talking about like how unethical that is, and how, well, you may not like Nick, or you think he's the pig and the cowboy. It's like a farm out here, whatever. Like, but where's the comment where they say, oh, whatever, but that's really messed up. I don't think anybody actually said anything about that. I think they create a community where that kind of stuff happens, I mean, like, isn't Jim friends with the guy that runs Kiwi Farms where all these doxes are posted? Like, so again, it's not to say, one individual is responsible, hey, faggot Jim, we didn't say that you are swatting us, but it's about the kind of gossip, paparazzi, bullshit culture that that's your life, faggot. That's your legacy. Hey, death is knocking on your doorstep, and when you die, everyone's going to talk about how in 2014 you made a really funny internet drama video. Hilarious, dude. But whatever. But these people, then they're going to do all that stuff where they're making these streams. They create this community. Again, where Kiwi Farms is part of that, and you get the hate mob on Twitter, you get the hate mob on YouTube, whatever. And then, yeah, people get doxxed, then people get swatted, whatever. And then they turn around and go, oh, what? I didn't have anything to do with that. I was basically just promulgating the hate and the harassment and the gossip that led to all of that. It's like, again, it's like Beardson said, you can't just wash your hands of all that and then now suddenly we have an ethical code. You want to have an ethical code? Get a real job. You know what? Here's an ethical code for you. Find God, give up your life of gossip, and actually just make content. I make funny content, and it's not gossipy. You know, my show every night is about current events. My show every night is about the news. You know, it's not. Hey, look at this trailer trash guy whose life is falling apart. Chortling, making Jon Stewart tier jokes. You know, so here's a little piece of advice: stop with the gossip bullshit, and then the DMCA's don't happen or whatever. Like. So you roll around in the mud with pigs, and then you get mad that you're dirty, you know?
By the way, Alberto, you still here?
Oh, yeah, I'm still here. I just don't really have anything to add. I'm just letting Nick go off.
Yeah, it's hard to follow Nick up after that, It's like...
He just goes on like a 10-minute tirade. It's like I don't even know how to respond.
Yeah, sorry. I always fall into the habit of just monologuing.
No, I'm here for it. I'm loving it.
Any conversation I'm in,
I want to hear you go into Metokur and hype up this debate that's going to be happening. It's going to be happening on Friday now. I thought there was a chance it was going to happen today because this is going on right now. But I guess
nah, he's too cowardly. He's too cowardly for that.
No, he needs to prepare. He needs to prepare for Friday, and he needs to check out the Kiwi Farms thread. Let me load up on all the cheap, low-hanging callbacks. So when he's ready, he could do some, Parks and Recreation tier jokes about Catboy and whatever the fuck else, right? Yeah, no, he's going to sit here and watch the stream. Faggot's going to sit here and watch. Oh, nigga, you're watching it, you little bitch. But but I need time. I need time to prepare. I need to write my Google Doc or whatever. So it's just whatever. Prepare, don't prepare. It's over for you, pal. Your shit stinks. Okay, you come around, act like your shit doesn't stink. It does. You're fucking old. You're washed. You're not funny anymore. You still believe in COVID. And you're not funny. That's at the end of the day. I never like Metokur because I don't think he's funny. I don't think it is like millennial Tosh. It's literally Tosh.0. It's like Tosh.0 amateur hour bullshit, and it's not funny. And that is the most offensive thing about him to me, is that it's like reminds me of Dane Cook special. It reminds me of like the dumbest kid in my grade in middle school showing me Comedy Central shows. Like that is what his humor reminds me of.
Dane Cook.
Hey, since my mentions are being blown up about this, am I allowed to bring in other people too after you and Jim go at it for a bit?
In the on Friday?
People want to see me also bring in like PPP and people like that.
Oh, the fat guy with his balls on the internet? Nah, I think I'm good.
This the guy.
I think I'm good.
It's mainly up to you guys.
I don't even know who PPP is. I know Worski, but what is PPP's background? I'm just curious. I just know him as the guy with his ass on the internet.
I can tell you. So he spread his asshole on New Year's Eve 2016, I think. And that was on stream.me. No, excuse me, 2018. That's right. Stream.me. And so we were I didn't show it live. He got kicked off Stream.me for that. We laughed about it. Then he made up this lie about me getting him kicked out of his church, which I did not do. And he just completely made that up, and he still runs with that to this day. And so that's kind of his starting lore, I guess. And he's been just spreading lies about me, attacking my dead father. He's got like this skit where he dresses up and claims he's my dead father and all that stuff. And these are the people talking about DMCAs being too far, by the way. These are the people saying DMCAs are out of line. This guy dressing up and doing a mockery of my dead father is the one who's the moral police online, by the way. So he's that type of guy. And, of course, he's been saying crazy shit about you in America First for quite some time. Baked, I guess. He's went after him, too. So
Yeah. Well, I consider them part of the America First universe in a sense. I consider the Kino Casino. It's basically part of the AF universe. It's like the opposition media. And honestly, you would like, if you were an alien or an outsider, you would think that like PPP works for me because like, imagine there's all this animosity against America First, and like the main show that hates on us is like a guy that looks like PPP, no further elaboration necessary, and Andy Borski, like the dumbest man on the internet. So it's like, here's just America First, here's like this juggernaut. It's like Pack 3, 1,200 people, Cozy TV, bigger than D Live, just like unstoppable success. And let's take a look at the loyal opposition, and it's like this fat guy with his asshole out, and then the dumbest man on the internet. Hey guys, me Andy Warski. I'm like doing cocaine and shit. Like, okay. So, if that didn't exist, we would have to make it. If Kino Casino didn't exist, we would literally make something like that. Where's the fattest and dumbest person we know, and let's have them start a show attacking us. So I mean, like, they're part. As far as I'm concerned, they're part of the family. Kino Casino to America First pipeline. I like it. I don't report that. I report them. I'll report other people, but not them. They're doing a great job.
Every house has a toilet in it, right? Like, you gotta have at least some sort of containment unit, for your sewage, right? It's a good job for that, honestly, because like the people that watch that show are not people that we want around, anyways, right? So it's a good containment unit. It's like Well,
that's another thing. Yeah, it's like another world. I talked about this yesterday, but they came over to Cozy and Flamenco and all these people, and they're repeating that same bullshit. And, Big Tech was on the panel. Others in the chat, they're just like, fuck you, motherfucker. And it's like, they're like startled that it's like that. You know what I mean? Like, they're used to this bullshit fucking cry-bully tactics to be taken seriously. And then when somebody tells you, no, just don't give a fuck you, fuck off, die, they're taken aback. Oh my God, how can he say that? How can he say that? How can he say anything goes after they've been, practicing anything goes the whole time? So also, this cigar is damn good, I have to say.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like, these people just like lie and slander, and then like, it's just funny. It's just funny to watch them get mad about something. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like these people act so aloof, like all the time about everything, like lies, slanders, doxing, revealing personal information. Oh, that's fine. And then like, this is like the thing that they freak out about. And they're like, all right, guys, it's time to get serious now. They're taking down our YouTube videos. We can't have this. It's like, what the fuck? Like, what is, like, these people are sick in the head. I mean, this is what happens when you are just like terminally online to the point where like your fucking brain doesn't work anymore. Drama YouTubers is a fucking scum of the planet.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Just the dichotomy there. By the way, I'm looking at my tweet about Coach Red Pill. That thing has like 200,000 views where I pissed on his grave. There, I'm getting some tweets, some responses to that. Holy shit. They're saying it's one of the most savage tweets of all time. If he is dead, I think it does have to go into the Hall of Fame, actually.
Oh, yeah.
If he's dead.
Hall of Famer.
Yeah, it's a real Hall of Famer if he's actually dead. Now, if he pulls a Lazarus, I'm going to laugh about it. But, man, if he actually did kick the bucket, dude, this is an all-timer. So I hope he's dead, just so that tweet enters the Hall of Fame.
Oh, that's okay. All right, I gotta go, man. But hey, thanks for having me on. It was fun.
Problem, man.
And I guess I'll see you guys Friday night, 8:00, dude. It's so over. It's so washed, and he's so over. I'm finishing him off. It's done. Game over. Pause. Finishing him off. Now that's actually funny. Okay, you're not gonna hear that on John Stewart. But yeah, all right, I'll
see Yeller
you
time
later.
We're going to pause for an incoming Metokur tweet here. It's coming. Just wait a second. Yeah. Metokur's coming.
Wait, hold on.
That's what he said. It's over.
Later, man. Thanks.
That's humor that he'll never forget. But all right, well, I'll see you guys later.
All right, see you, buddy.
Peace. Bye-bye.